What's going on, ladies and gents? Kages here, and welcome back to another video. Today, we're diving into Digimon Beatbreak episode 24 titled Overlapping Beats. They really didn't want to waste any second this episode, huh? No opening, immediate chaos, emotional damage everywhere. We got Tomoro mentally collapsing, Raido arriving like he was personally sent to restore the plot, and then somehow we still end up with one of the hardest evolution scenes in the series so far. Honestly, the moment the opening got skipped, I already knew, yeah, this episode came here with business, yo. They're not playing around and I just locked in, you know? And what I really like is that this wasn't just hype for the sake of hype. Every big moment here actually felt earned. Tomoro losing control, shouting for his family back, Almarizamon going berserk, and that emotional reset with Gekkomon, when Gekkomon says power isn't something you borrow or given, and then that evolution. Not gonna lie, when the insert song started, I think the episode knew exactly what it was doing to us. And by the end of it, for real, I felt like Beatbreak had quietly delivered one of its strongest payoffs yet again. Because there's a lot happening, right? And I think this episode says a lot more than just cool episode. So yeah, without further ado, let's get right on into it. The episode begins by immediately skipping the opening, right? We got all that credits going on and we get hit with Clay's crazy expression right away from the last episode. I'm like, whoa, no opening? Oh, okay, this is cinema already. And that this episode ain't planning to ease into anything. Because from there, we jump straight into that hopeless situation left behind by last week's surprise attack from Kageromon, where Kyo now has become cold-hearted. And not gonna lie, Kageromon throwing Kyo away like that is such a cold moment, dude. In front of everybody too, dude's committed to being the final boss. You gotta love that shit. And in that very situation, Reina-chan is the first to step up and says, "Guys, brace ourselves. Let's take this guy down and we're taking back Kyo-san's E-Pulse no matter what." And their E-Pulse glowing hard and they all like, right. I really like that moment. Reina-chan, she had proper leadership there. It felt natural, the confident, and honestly really reliable. They try to take back Kyo's E-Pulse, but then Rena and Makoto also got their E-Pulse stolen. I don't know, it felt so real, like their expression, Makoto struggling, which is funny, Pristimon and Kurtmon too. I'ma be real, actually cried there. And the music, not helping, making me tear up even more, dude. Then eventually only Tomoro is left. Also, Kageromon hitting them with Kyo's E-Pulse, and Kageromon is shouting it hopelessly, "That's Kyo-san's E-Pulse!" That punched me in the gut, dude. So yeah, when Tomoro gets emotional and tries to punch Clay while shouting, "Give me back my family!" that scene was really strong, because if you think back to early Tomoro, he used to be cold, blunt, hard to read, and honestly felt like someone who joined Glowing Dawn almost by force. But now he feels completely different. As the episodes keep going, just like we as viewers slowly got to know Glowing Dawn and became attached to them, I feel like Tomoro has gone through that same process. They've become people he genuinely can't lose, and moments like this really make me think, yep, he truly is the MC. At first, there were definitely people wondering what kind of personality Tomoro even had, but looking back now, I think there's something interesting where Tomoro and the viewers almost grew together. Like somehow, our understanding of him overlapped with his own growth. That's honestly how it feels to me, right? And then we got small review about Clay's past. That line about how those without powers are helpless in front of overwhelming power. And that stood out. he shows us how he lived his life to get this much power. And again, love the expression here from Clay, because the way it's framed makes it feel like Clay sees Chairman Wong as that overwhelming power. And what caught my attention is it didn't sound like he meant only Wong's political position. It almost sounded like Wong has some other kind of power. So when Clay says overwhelming power, I really feel like there's still another layer hidden there. Then Almarizamon goes berserk. Clay provokes Tomoro by saying, "You couldn't protect anything, not even your precious family. I'll let you join them." And because Tomoro's E-Pulse gets completely consumed by anger, Almarizamon goes berserk. Then the next thing we see, Almarizamon is on it already, ram into Proganamon. And honestly, just looking at raw power alone, he almost feels like he could rival a perfect level Digimon here. And there's something really exciting about that berserk Almarizamon fights, like this shot right here. The spinning and the way Almarizamon blows Proganamon away with his tail at the end there is just so cool, dude. And even with all that power, that nearly puts Tomoro into cold heart, but because Tomoro and Almarizamon's heartbeat aren't aligned, Almarizamon can't move properly. Then Proganamon attacks and he gets forced back into Gekkomon. And right there, in that desperate situation, Raido arrives. Dudes just ran back and slaps Tomoro in the face and says, "Can't you hear Gekkomon's voice?" Then he hears Gekkomon say, "Tomoro, this beat is no good." And it clicked with him. He knows what Gekkomon's trying to say. Then Raido continues, "When Digimon and humans' emotions overlap, you can reach even greater heights. You were the one who taught me that, right? Now hurry up and go face your Digimon." And Tomoro's like, "Right." Man, I think that line works so well because it immediately brings Tomoro back to his sense. At this point, Tomoro and Raido really feel like two people pushing each other upward. It gives me Goku and Vegeta vibe here, not gonna lie. Raido's rival energy here was excellent. At first, honestly, I thought he was just that irritating guy who always talks too much, but now I think he's becoming genuinely great. And him arguing with Clay was also amazing. Like, if he were an enemy, you'd probably think, this guy is hella annoying. But as an ally, he's incredibly reassuring. I was literally watching this thinking, please keep talking, Raido. Make it even harsher for Clay. Because he was cooking Clay so hard, how he couldn't even protect the Coliseum and all that, right? So to buy time so that Tomoro can properly face Gekkomon, Raido takes on Clay. And dude, the intro playing here was epic. But this time seems to be the instrumental version of it and a calm one, which is a nice touch. Gave you that hype but not annoying enough to distract the conversation Tomoro had with Gekkomon, right? And here, Ramphomon didn't evolve into Azdarmon, and that's such a wise choice. And I think the reason he didn't do that, cause first, he didn't want it to get berserk again. He's calm now and he knows he couldn't fully control it yet. And secondly, Raido must know that Tomoro already got what it takes to evolve Gekkomon to the perfect level. And third, I don't know, confidence maybe? You know how he is, right? But yeah, the attacks doesn't work on Proganamon and they buy enough time until they get knocked down by, I don't know, turtle form that actually can fly. That thing took me by surprise too over here. Can't blame Raido for that. I'm like, you could do that? Okay, flying turtle. And honestly, seeing Raido protect Manodramon here by holding him, that hit hard. Actually, Ketomon saved Raido back then too, you know. Man, this series keeps showing growth not only through battles, but through how characters physically react to each other now. And that is really strong. Then Tomoro finally faces Gekkomon directly. He apologizes for being consumed by emotion and not listening. Then Tomorrow kindly asks, please lend me your power one more time. But Gekkomon refuses. No way. Then he said the word. Power isn't something you lend or given. It's something you combine. And I'ma be real, that scene made me cry. Again. At first I thought, there he goes again, saying something strange. But then suddenly it hits you how meaningful that line actually is. It came in so naturally and emotionally, it landed really hard. I genuinely felt that. And fun fact, this is the famous line from Savers, back when Masaru and Shine Greymon overlapped their souls to achieve burst evolution. And that gave me the goosebumps, dude. I mean, Hiroaki Miyamoto-san, the director, really did direct both Digimon Savers and Beatbreak, so it's intentional, obviously, and that makes it more emotionally moving. You felt the passion there. Hey, shout out to Hiroaki Miyamoto-san and everybody working on Beatbreak. They did a phenomenal job over there, man. Then Tomorrow remembers layering his drum together with his big brother Asuka's guitar. And how Asuka said that it doesn't matter if you're good or not, just drum however you want. And matching each other beat is really fun. Tomorrow, I'm just like, yep, I cried too much this episode, huh? And by remembering that feeling, Tomorrow matching with Gekkomon's resonance energy, we hear the drumstick click, and then Yagitaro's Edge of Limits start banging in the background. I had already listened to the full song many times, so I'm just like, you know what? Let's go! I lost it. So yeah, finally, Gekkomon evolves to Monarch Lizardmon. Oh my god, did I not see this coming? And I need to say this real quick. I was so locked in, like a day before the episode even aired. I was far away from social media, dude. Twitter, nope. YouTube, nah. Cause you know, I just don't want to be it like the Almarizamon back then. I don't want to see any silhouettes. I want to straight dive in fresh and blind about it. You know what I'm saying? And you know what? I am so glad I did just that. Because Monarch Lizardmon is superb of a design, dude. Oh my god. Yeah, let's talk about the evolution sequence, right? Just like Murasamemon, it's the crazy animation, and Gekkomon seems to went warp evolution here, going from Gekkomon, Almarizamon into Monarch Lizardmon. That looked amazing, dude. But more than anything, Monarch Lizardmon's design obviously really feels like a clear respect toward Metal Greymon. While not fully becoming metallic is where I think that balance is what makes it so good. Because starting from Gekkomon, Almarizamon's completely newer era kind of design, then evolving into this something that respects older Digimon identity, it really feels like the series is trying to do both. Push forward something new while still valuing what came before. And that comes across really clearly. Also, Monarch Lizardmon's being this properly huge, to be honest, matters a lot. That size gives you weight. It's fantastic. And the battle against Proganamon honestly felt like a kaiju fight. Don't lie, we all felt it, right? And I also love that Gekkomon's moonlight elements came back visually. That kind of lost with Armalizamon, no? So yeah, just like Metal Greymon, Gekkomon went cybergization, like the mechanical left arm, the hair at the back of the head, iconic, metal in the chest area, and also the leg. I like it that it's not fully go down, fully covering the legs, and what I like about it, that it comes off as unique and cool that way, because it shows that bionic feels to both his legs and the right arm, you know what I'm saying? And love that after all that, now that he's a big boy, he still retains Armalizamon's energy through his face, the plate thing, that expression right here, and Gekkomon's cuteness too. Also the shiny sparkling moon crest that seems to be full of energy. Fantastic. Plus, the acquisition of flight ability. So yeah, personally, I'm completely satisfied with this perfect evolution. So good. And the battle? Insane. Imagine a Gogyosei is getting one-sided here is diabolical. Monarch Lizamon said to Tomoro that it was a good beat and went straight to Proganamon. Dude just flies now. Doesn't matter how big he is. Then we got a special move, right? First, we got the Annihilate Edge. So the metal in his left arm turns into an axe energy, just like Armalizamon's Neutron Blade. And that kaiju moments took my breath away, dude. And when Tomoro say believe in our beat, the energy got bigger and he slashes Proganamon's arm. And right away, at point blank range, he shot a power shot, blowing Proganamon away, which is crazy. And lastly, Monarch Lizamon finishes Proganamon with Final Judgment. He flies up to the sky, grows his crescent moon thing, it turns red, his hair glows too, which is amazing. I'm like, what? And then just went Sonic on him. I was so sad that we never gonna see that Sonic thingy anymore. I thought that stops with Armalizamon, but nope. Here it is, Final Judgmental, a bigger Sonic move. Who could have thought? Spins with more fire energy now, assuming from the Crescent Moon thing, slashing Proganamon in half, and that was super amazing. So yeah, Clay is handed over to the ministry, Proganamon turns into the baby level, Sunamon. It's so cute how he said, Sunana. And honestly, the reward for this mission has to be absurd, right? Not only they saved all the cold-hearted victims, captured the main cause of everything, and basically resolved a major crisis. This feels like enough money to live without working for a very long time. So maybe that's why in the preview for the next episode mentions something like vacation. I feel like that's probably where it connects, right? And lastly, because Glowing Dawn captured Clay, that information has now reached Chairman Wong and the other Gogyosei. So from here on out, I think that contact with the 5-star is gonna increase a lot. And already, Rose says to her subordinates, I assume, you will all have to move as well. Whatever that means, right? So next, Rose or Rose may finally enter the story directly. And one more thing, what's with that crystal? The Gogyosei crystal? Whatever that thing is? I thought that crystal is gonna play a big role in Clay and Proganamon evolving into Pyramidimon. I guess that's not the case? I don't know. Maybe we get more information later on about that. And yeah, with Clay arrested, it seems Tactics has disbanded too. Granite now works as a cleaner together with Hotaruko-chan, while also helping at her family's okonomiyaki shop, which is exciting. So he gonna be living with them siblings too. Good for Granite's, dude. And Raido will probably continue being a cleaner on his own. Solo? Yeah? Yeah. Then Kyo regains consciousness too. So for once, things actually end peacefully compared to last episode, of course. And when Kyo hugs Rina and Makoto, crying, which is so cute, Tomoro joins in too. That was honestly perfect. Such a fantastic frame right there. That moment really made them feel like a real family. Different backgrounds, different parents, different histories, but still, by living together and overcoming things one by one, it really feels like they're becoming something real. That honestly got me emotional. I'm just genuinely glad everyone made it through safely, right? Next episode is the Half-Baked Hero, and it looks like they're gonna be having a lot of fun. Like finally a breather episode. I can't believe I'm asking for a Monster of the Day episode in Digimon. That's why I love Ghost Game, aside the ending, right? And yeah, What a finale, what an arc, dude. Tactics arc is superb. Honestly, I have so much faith in this series now. Digimon is absolutely killing it, and I hope it keeps up the level all the way to the end. The way the BGM kicked in and the subtly depicted super dark past of Clay, the framing, fight scene and all that, all the direction has shown brightly today. The way the tactics folks have ended up having a relevance in this all mess has struck me as masterful, beautiful storytelling. Okay, there's obviously a split to what happened to tactics. You guys been pointing it out to me. Thank you. It's just that I tried to look from the perspective of this specific world building. People here do what they can to survive. You're hunted down just by staying with your Digimon. It's a rough world. And obviously, tactics, they were involved in so many terrible things, right? And I think that Glowing Dawn, deep down, felt that Team 7 still has good in them, especially after knowing what they've been going through. And remember what Kyo used to say? Everyone deserves a second chance, human or Digimon. So I think Glowing Dawn took that quote to heart and tried to believe in them. And also, the growth Tomoro had this arc was amazing. The fact that Raido came at the end there, it's a big factor. But it's just what Tomoro has done for Raido up until now that is all coming back to him. So I think it's the culmination of the progress Tomoro has made. And Monarch Lizamon, what a unit, dude. Love that big boy. I'm gonna rewatch the whole shit once I'm done with this. And I'm really looking forward to seeing where this goes next. So guys, what are your thoughts on this episode? What are your thoughts on Monarch Lizamon? And if you enjoyed the video, don't forget to hit that like button and subscribe to the channel. I would really appreciate that. Thanks for watching, and as always, this is Kage signing off. Stay sharp, and I'll catch you on to the next one. Peace!